Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm thinking about the want and like what you were saying, but when you ask God, like, I want to see myself, is that a form of want?
At that time it was, yeah.
So,
Because I was sitting with my daddy and all the stuff he was doing was not working for me.
so is
So I wanted to see myself, let me see myself. Because I wanted to be his son and live that way to see what that is like, right? Because I heard you can have peace. So I was in a fallen state and I definitely wanted to come out. I had no idea what that was though, but I did want to know
but
myself.
is that same want of wanting to come out, is that like the same want as like wanting a man or something like that, or is it a
No,
different type of want?
it's a different type. I wanted to be free of the conflict and the fear and the weakness and stuff like that. I wanted to have peace.
It's wanting, it's the wanting that's wrong. You want freedom and peace. Wanting a man is like an ego.
Okay.
You want worldly things.
You want a man?
No, not necessarily that, but I do want.
Not necessarily.
No, no,
That
because
means you might want one.
when I think of what I want, like what I actually want is like, I don't know. I want to look better, and I want to
You want to look better?
yeah, and
Like
do,
what?
just be.
What do you want to look like?
I want to like I see flaws in myself that I want to change.
So what do you want to look like?
I want to look less heavy.
You want to look
I
less
want-
heavy?
yeah, like
Well, stop eating so much.
I know that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. I have these flaws in myself that I want to change, and I don't.
Why don't you just stop eating so much then?
I don't know. I think it's.
You don't want it that badly.
I don't. That's the conflict I have is that I want, but I don't want because like I want a certain way of things, and then I find myself not acting that way, and then I'm like, oh, so I'm always in this moment of that of where I want something and I
But
don't.
you got to
want
come out of your head and want for nothing. He will add to you.
it. But is that the same thing of like, should I be
Let's say
asking?
that you're overweight and you know
Yeah.
you need to lose weight. It's enough to know that and then gradually start making the move to do it. Running or walking or going to the gym. But don't judge it as a want. I got to do it because it'll become too important and it'll be hard to take it off. And then you'll replace it with something else that will make you worse. It's enough to see, I need to lose my stomach. I have a fat stomach. You want to see it?
I don't know. I could go and
She's like, no. What the? No.
I got
And I
I got my
noticed-
own to look.
And I notice that I do, but I know not to judge myself for it. Right? It's just that I don't want to have a fat stomach.
Okay. But so should I also?
And so I'm not like walking around with it on my mind. I don't feel uncomfortable about it. I have not judged myself about it. When I was growing up, I wanted to get married at 25 and have 10 kids. I said, I'm going to buy me a house. I'm going to get married. I'm going to have 10 kids. I really wanted that. And I thought I was going to have that. But it didn't go that way, but I don't feel like I'm missing anything because that wasn't what he wanted for me. So I don't feel like I don't have 10 kids. You know, like I'm not lonely, I'm not missing it. I have one kid and I can't stand him. So imagine if I had 9 more. So be careful with, don't want anything. Let his will be done. And you only wanted something because you're in your head. So when you look at your body, say, oh, you fat. You're like, oh, I want to lose weight. Now he got you. It's enough to know you want to lose weight. You could just live life in a simple way. And don't compare yourself to others. Don't try to be like anyone. Wish everybody well. And if you want to lose weight, don't walk around thinking everybody looking at you, judging you because you're fat, right? Let them think what they want. You can't do anything about it. If you want, though, you're going to think everybody looking at you and they're thinking you're fat, and they won't be thinking that at all. I know people I've counseled, they have body flaws and things like it's been holding them back in life. And then when I tell them, you know what, nobody care about that. Most of the time, people don't even see your flaws. But Satan got you thinking that they do. Now you're all stressed out, not having a life. And then someone tell you, you know what? Nobody care about that. And now you're free from it because you're free from the thought of it, the judgment of it. Come out of the darkness of your imagination. What? You okay?
No, I'm listening. I'm listening.
You like your body now?
No.
She said no.
I think,
Won't you be grateful for your body?
yes.
Who you want to be like?
I mean, who?
Uh-huh.
No, I don't have anybody in mind. I just know that I had a version of myself
Let it
that
go.
looked better than before.
In your head, when you were younger?
Yeah.
You looked better when you were younger?
Yes.
I know, getting old is a mess.
Yeah, it's really hard. I look at, maybe a picture of when I was younger.
Sometimes I look at my younger pictures, even 30 years ago, I'm like, what happened? Getting old is awful. It look like awful. You dry up. Your face structure change, you don't look the same anymore.
Yes, that's everything. I look at the pictures before and I think, wow, I look so different, and now I look very different.
Yeah, I
The
know what
years
you
have,
mean.
have added, yeah.
I understand.
So.
It's awful getting old. Y'all don't want to get old.
No.
Yes, you do. But no, it's fine if you have peace on the inside. It's not that important.
Yeah.
You do the right thing for yourself.
Okay,
All right?
thank you.
But stay out of your head. It's in your head.
Yeah, and
It
I think
really is.
when you ask, let me see, when we ask God to help us see ourselves, I mean, I think that's maybe what I.
But don't ask them to let you see your fat.
I don't want to see myself
I want
like
to
that.
see inside.
Yes.
I ain't care about the fat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
asking for the wrong thing. You try to be all pretty. Because you want a man,
Oh.
right?
I'm sure it has a lot to do with that
See,
somewhere.
that's the wrong
It's
asking.
all in there. It's all part of it.
Seek the
but-
kingdom of God. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Stay out of your head. Stay out of your imagination, folks. Really. Stay out of your head. Stay out of your heads. He said, bring all thoughts into captivity. All right? Stay out of your head. Satan is your daddy when you live there. He will reveal all things to you. He will remind you of all things. He loves you.